A video of 3374 Plaza Way. Tenants. Subaru, good snow car. The roofs. Tree. Lights been knocked over. Got some beer cans out in the front lawn already. Perfect. 3340 South Plaza Way. Door. We also want to make a note where this water leaks and freezes. A little wireless temperature gauge for more videos of 3344 South Plaza Way. This is prior to tenant move-in, and they're here meeting with me today. We're going to all the issues. So they left a wall clock, nice kitchen hutch, side. Some kitchen glasses. Let's do this. Keep things on. Okay. Have the garbage disposal, but it doesn't happen. Okay, so there is no garbage disposal. Okay, that's unusual. Let's see what comes out. Microwave. Oh, nice and clean. Corner kitchen cabinet. Great. Always what you want to see. Some cookies. Lazy Susan. A little sticky, but not bad. A little sticky, but not bad. Okay, more garage door openers. There's 1, 2, plus another one on the table. Didn't see any extra keys. Okay, nice stove. All nice and clean. Tiny. Really nice interior. Slow sliding drawers, which is nice. Looks like they have a spare room. Nice. Okay. Spare plate. Let's do some of the features. Okay. So this is off. That everything for everything with the lights. Fan speeds. And that turns the fan off. Oops. Better do that again. So this one turns the fan on, high speed, middle speed, low speed. That turns the fan off. That's the lights, turns on and off. Okay, make a note. Top of grill, a little greasy. That happens, all cleaners. Looks like there's a nice fit hood. Pretty well sealed up. On cabinets, looking good. And the cabinet up there. Refrigerators, all in nice good shape. French drawers. Not a fingerproof though. Okay. I don't know if I like that setup. Looks like they left a little cereal in here. Okay. What's that? Dishwasher. Controls are on the top right. It's a Whirlpool. Let's see here. Those have cabinets. Okay, a little bit dirty, but not bad. So there's cabinets, which is nice, underneath the kitchen benches. Okay, your gas fireplace, which the owners have never used. They kind of asked us not to use them. They hung up some nice curtain rods, which they didn't have before. Just a picture of the yard over here. There's an automatic light. Fire pits. It's turned upside down. A hammock. Chair. Some metal that's kind of falling apart. Keep an eye on this little veranda door. The dining room table set. Guess over here. One coat closet. Is it dirty? Nope. It's clean. A couple scuff marks from shoes in there. Okay, looks like a doorbell hanger that just got painted over. Linen closet. Doors built in, it's kind of nice still. Sliding in and out well. Okay, we're going to stop the video right now. Okay, going through the smoke alarm, hallway closet, access to the tub. Looks like that board has fallen down. You just set it up in there. Okay, little tie hanger. Upstairs bedroom. AC jacks, nice curtains, newer windows with blinds, which is nice. I've never seen those in here. closet. This is the front east side bedroom. Going to the bathroom where they kind of replaced the light fixture. It's all fairly well. It's a 1960s look. Let's make sure this is draining well. Taking a little longer to drain. Okay, that might be something we have to address. It's probably just something in that P-trap there. Okay, tub space. More windows here. Come on. That was unlocked. A little bit of paint coming off there, but it does have a screen on it. And some movement. That's a new fixture that they just put in. Good. And that one's straining pretty good. So this one here, the bathroom tiles, sink itself is cracked, and some tiles on that edge back in there are cracked, and over here are cracked. Okay. Let's stop. Okay, they didn't stretch the carpets like we had talked about, which is not the end of the world. But they did put up new curtain rods. So that's kind of nice. Left a little clothes hamper right here. So their little double stick tape job didn't work here. People, that's alright. It's not the end of the world. We'll see if we can restick that. Okay. And there's paint on the floor, everything around here. But I think they did do a little painting in the cabinets in here. This little vent has one screw in it, and there's some paint and stuff on these outlets. That one looks like it just has 0 screws in it. Those outlets look alright. Once again, we're noting that drawer, which they know, the owners know about that. It's getting warm. Some nice things, the last time I walked through this place, the tenants, the owners were still moving out. And we walked through and I kind of gave them some ideas. And they did follow up with 2 of them. They put up these curtain rods, which weren't there before, in the bedrooms, and put in a couple blinds.
Yeah,
Need some reinforcing, but it'll.
Yeah, so let's make a little note of that. Let me take a picture. See that.
Yeah, and something we noticed here too, just a bunch of paint on the
On the tiles?
here, and then like this gap.
It's not real sealed up real well there. Yeah, it's like somebody got in a hurry to repaint. And let's do that real quick. Okay, there's also a little window paint. Somebody was in a hurry. Over here. Maybe you can zip tie that up a little higher. 16 by 20 by 1 filter.
Okay.
Okay, and that just slides in right there. And this is like a healthy living one. But you can pick these up for $9 at Home Depot. Or if I come out in 6 months, I'll do an inspection, or one of our guys will. And we usually bring filters with us and just leave them here.
Sounds good.
So we just want to make sure that's a 16 by 20 by 1.
Awesome.
Okay, and there's a little dirt up in here. So this is the furnace room. It's a 16 by 20 by 1 furnace. The old owners have left a bunch of junk, paints, that kind of stuff in here. There's an old window going probably out to the old coal chute, which is kind of crazy. But they've left a lot of their paints, cleaning materials, stuff in here in the furnace system. Some shelves and baskets. One laundromat not to use. Fairly good washer and dryer. Okay. And then they put some closet doors up here. So, let's see. Okay. And this is where the washer sometimes comes back out on the floor here. Okay. Let's go around here.
And then just something we noticed, holes in the ceiling, kind of like that, where it's just been sort of punched in.
Yeah, people hitting their heads.
Yeah.
That one there is probably digging for a wire, looks like.
It could be.
Okay. Here's that's furnace blowing out right there pretty hard. Yeah, but it also has, in this storage room here, it's got the circuit breakers, and there's a light. That's good. They switched that out. They used to have like a floodlight in here that would just like burn the place up if you left them on. But the circuit breakers are right here. Does it got a little pull tab on it? Okay, so that's good. So yeah, now you know where the circuit breakers are here, which is good. Okay, a little more storage. And they did replace that light, which was good. And they did hang these doors, which is kind of weird, but that's good. Those look like IKEA specials.
Yeah, they look good from this side.
Yeah, a little hokey from the hallway. Okay. So this is the 1970s downstairs living area.
And just lots of stains on the carpet.
Yep, lots of stains in the carpet.
Hanging on the wall,
Lots of holes in the walls and the ceiling,
Yeah.
kind of all over the place. Paint stuff.
Yeah, they actually had a friend came in and lived down here for a little bit.
Yeah, there's some decent sized holes too, like quarter size.
Yeah.
Here.
Let's take videos of all these holes. These are all things that are going to get remodeled. So, but my always concern is just the power to some of these units and this older wiring.
Yeah. The remote works those two lights.
Oh, this remote works these lights? That's kind of cool. That is different.
Oh, you got this to work, Mike?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
you set it.
Yeah. So those blinds aren't working quite properly. But at least they did take the time to put all new windows in. It's nice, good efficient windows.
Oh, I don't know if this matters, but just around the fireplace, like there's already char marks around here.
Yeah, that's probably from an old wood fire or something backing up in that flue. So I'd be a little bit worried. This one actually looks like a wood fire flue. Yes. So that kind of concerns me when you have wood down here and then gas up there.
Yeah, it feels like it might be open too.
Yeah, you might want to close that. Keep it close flue on those. So to reach up in there to shut the flue, there's a little lever. Does it look like it's open or closed?
That's not opening really.
It's still open.
Stick my camera in there. I'll take a video of it.
I'm actually shut.
Okay, we'll take a video of that. I'll go and look at it myself. That's something to take a look at. Have the locking doors. That seals it up pretty good. Okay. Well, it's nice to have, if you got guests coming into town, it's a good ski crash place.
Yeah, totally. A little bit of wear and tear on the counter.
Yeah, and see how this isn't finished here?
Yeah.
All along that there? Or,
And
like
some
if you were...
chipping and stuff on the cabinet.
Yeah, these are all 70s stuff. Yep, where the tile job just wasn't caulked off. And they were going to probably put some kind of different countertop on there and maybe some quarter round or something.
Yeah, and you can replace these, but this is just really dirty.
Okay. Well, that's good access to the sewage. Looks like they got newer plumbing there. It's steel, which is actually nice.
No, they put it in there so it actually worked. Probably
So, because it's got the old 2-wire aluminum, and that's going to be, don't put, no ground, so don't plug your computers in there.
Got it.
And then I would actually, in most of the places, double check before you plug your computer in, make sure it is grounded, and then put a bar on it, because I'm not sure what wiring's throughout this whole house. Just because it has a 3-way on it doesn't mean.
Okay.
And I have my tester, but it's not in my car right now because I took everything out to go to Colorado. Good beer fridge for the man cave.
We didn't see that we're seeing now is the water damage.
Yeah, there's a lot of water damage in that corner.
Yes.
Pretty bad.
And I noticed that. Let's see what they did. Oh, wow.
It's like moldy in here.
It's still really wet.
Okay, so what they've done in this whole room, this was a total mess.
Oh, really?
Before, you should see my old pictures of this place.
Yeah.
Because this
I like
window
the
was
color
not
of the
finished.
walls a lot.
Careful, you get your socks wet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what they did, and this is, you can see where they painted, and still the water stains are still kind of coming through where they painted. This whole window was just not even sealed up at all, because they said when they moved in, and they hadn't had any issues, is this water well here didn't even have a well here. So I think they put this in, and it was all just draining right towards the house. So that's the problem. So that's something we're going to want to kind of keep an eye on in this room. And so this whole room, they've actually compared to what it was, is nice. Because it used to be kind of unfinished. Well, 3 of the walls are painted, but this whole wall here was just unfinished, and none of this window is even sealed in at all.
You couldn't sleep in here right now.
No, but it'd be a nice room for the summer if it gets really hot and you want to sleep somewhere where it's cool.
So this is all pre-existing water damage. It's not going to be.
This is not, this is not on you guys.
When did they?
And then any water damage, if you notice any water damage in here, we might want to get one of those water alarms. And what it does is it plugs in and it just kind of sits down on the carpet, or we can put it underneath the edge of the carpet.
Okay.
And it just sets off a beep, 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 beep if the water gets in there and contacts the 2 moisture meters on it.
Okay.
And that way it's an alarm that lets you know.
Okay. So I understand that it's pre-existing, but it's like
Yes.
it's wet right now.
Yes.
So I don't know if there's something we can do about that, or does that,
Yeah.
it's actually wet.
I want to test it over here too. See where it's not wet here? That's something we're going to have to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Like I said, every house has quirks.
Right.
And this is one of the ones, my major one with this thing, which I thought they had boxes and doors and everything kind of stored up in here. And I was kind of concerned about this window in this whole room. But they've done a nice job, at least for kind of putting some lipstick on
Do
it.
you know when they fixed this?
This is going to be within the last, over Christmas.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Number 2.
It's got a little server window.
Oh, we'll walk around out there. Because this is only my second time at this property.
Oh, okay.
So, and this side is the sun side. And so this is where the house takes its major beating from the sun. Yeah. Okay, I just want to double check on this all. My phone keeps turning off, so I want to make sure I've got this window. This window is leaking. We have water down here. But they finished this all off, so that's nice. Now the closet, 70s roofing, the old internet water there. Okay. That, but I'll do it again. That hole right there, old fire alarm. How well does that seal that? Pretty good. And so it actually has a little privacy if your friends are living downstairs and not letting you in, or the dog doesn't want to let you in. I'm standing there with the dog party. Okay. Yeah, so these are some grapevines.
And yard care's on us, correct?
Yard care's on you guys.
Okay, we got a mower and a weeder and all that.
Yeah, and if you ever need some advice, we have a great guy that does it too.
Okay.
Ken. Looks like a worn out shovel. Not good for much. But there might be some more down in there. So, black one's regular trash, blue one's recycle.
Okay.
The only thing that I put in there is glass.
Don't put glass in there?
Don't put glass in these ones.
Is glass not recyclable?
We'll be able to do it on our own.
There is a glass recycler, but the city doesn't do it yet.
Gotcha. And that's something we need to set up too.
When you set up the water sewer trash, that's usually part of it.
Oh, perfect.
So, yeah. Yeah, these are probably the old trash cans before the city started picking up new ones. Let's go in through the garage here real quick. So drywall, some repair stuff, and the sprinkler system. Plug this in, turn it on. If you have any questions, you can Google Rainbird, or we can Tim
Just like it.
can come out and set it up. Check out your sprinkler heads in the spring.
Maybe. I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some cool firearms, Morgan's bullet boxes.
Coolest thing I saw, they got an ice chest back there that's a scooter that you ride on top of. You ever seen one of those?
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be nosy, but I was like,
That's all right.
It's a scooter and a cooler, yep.
It's a cooler. Yeah. Yeah, normally this would not be left here. But like I said, the tenants are coming back on this one. Looks like it's got a cool dad's old workbench.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
Tarped on the other end, but
Yeah, I can know they're not easily.
probably make some above ground stuff too.
Yep. Left some garden tools here for you. Little chest. Don't know what all's in it. Just crap. Power cords you always need. I don't know what canvas. That could be, I don't know, that's what, painting. More painting stuff. Some toolboxes down there. Who knows what's in them? Just some weed and feeders. Some sunglasses. Yeah. I wonder if the hammock's around here somewhere.
I have one actually we could put up here too.
Okay. Well, let's go out in the yard. So last time I was here, there was about 6 inches of snow. So
Yeah, us too. We had no idea.
I wonder what's
Yeah.
right there. The pictures look nice.
So well, it has a little fire pit and everything. And you just put some furniture out here, and you got the barbecue over there. So it's a great yard for entertaining. Looks like it's kind of nicely well lit. These might not all work really well, but they look like they're working now. Roof on the garage. Looks a little rough around the edges there. It's only got like 3 layers of roofing on it already.
Might not be water solid, is it?
I think it is. You'd see stains in there if it wasn't. So, she didn't say anything about gardening, but usually when they have this stuff down, it's prepped for garden underneath it.
Yeah. I mean, I would assume I could just pull this up and then whenever it's
In the spring.
back down.
Yep. Yep.
Cool. This is a lot of space back here.
Yeah, it looks like, they've got the tomato plants going over here.
Awesome.
Yeah. We have this radio channel, nonprofit organization in Salt Lake called KRCL, 90.9.
Oh yeah.
We've got the punk rock gardener.
Yeah, cool.
So they have some gardening things, and we also have some friends that are good gardeners.
Awesome.
You could use, well, Quest, yeah, that's the DSL one, which is pretty fast. It's CenturyLink. That's the phone company. And the one that the cable one uses is, what are they calling it nowadays? Affinity.
Okay.
So, yeah. And then your air conditioning unit's out here.
Okay.
That's for the house AC, which looks pretty good.
Awesome.
And then the big box is the Affinity box, and the small one's is the Questar. Or the, not Questar, but the, looking at this edge on this thing right here, kind of coming up a little bit.
Something looks okay. There's a couple boards missing. I think it's there, so I don't think it's...
Yeah, when it's facing that way. And then I also asked them about dogs. Listen from this fence right here. Just gotta double check this gate. So they have new phone lines actually running in over here. Oh, and the fence is actually broken down there. We'll go look at that. So this here is a no-no. Okay. See how well they seal up. Oh, those are actually nice. They seal up well. Good insulation. Yeah. Looks like they've had some vine issues.
Yep.
Which these vines, they do go crazy. So this van has been living there for years. But I was also making a note of this broken down fence. And yeah, it looks like we got an apple tree here.
Yeah, no complaints about that.
Yeah. Nobody uses. Just gotta make sure the worms don't get on. Looks like the outside units for the wiring for the lighting systems. Here is a sprinkler for that. And here's the outside wiring system. I'm not sure if that's who it is. But and some cables kind of hanging down from the back side of the house. Cool.